So friends, let me give you a walk around of Royal Enfield Thunderbird 350 BS4 version. After 25,000 kilometers, let's have a look how it looks. So visibly not much of a change. This is basically a stock Thunderbird 350. I have not done any modification. If at all a modification, that would be this box, nothing else. You can see this is how it looks after 3 years and 25,000 kilometers. I'll show you the speedometer as well. Let's have a look. So it has completed 26,206 kilometers. Now a lot of people keep telling about the rusting problem of a Royal Enfield Thunderbird. Now let me show you where this rusting happens. Now you can see from this end coming out of the engine to this section where it connects with the rest of the silencer, this entire pipe has rusted now. It was previously chrome plated, but now the chrome is no more visible. You can see it has been rusted throughout, from this section to this end, completely rusted, but not to the extent that it affects the integrity of the pipe itself. It's okay, it's fine, there's no problem with the integrity of this pipe. So that's it, one of the portion where I have seen that it is rusting. There is one more section where it is rusting. I will show you in the next shot. Now let's have a look at another problem area of the Thunderbird 350. Let me open this cover first. So this is the battery bay, and there is a metal portion which holds the battery in position here, and you can see from this end to this end, this entire section is now rusted. The paint has completely gone away, and this looks really bad actually. It's covered with these cables and everything, so, and it's covered in this cap, so normally you won't be seeing it, but it is completely rusted now. Another major problem area of the Royal Enfield Thunderbird 350. Actually, this is not just a problem of a Thunderbird 350. It is, I have heard that this is a common problem with most of the other 350s like the classics, Bullet. The problem is this gear lever is a notchy one. This gearbox is not at all comfortable, especially during shifting from into the first gear or to the second gear. This first gear, second gear is a problematic area in the Thunderbird 350. You will be shifting into the wrong gear, or you may not be able to shift the gear at the moment you want to shift it. So that's a very annoying problem with a Royal Enfield Thunderbird 350. But as I said, it is not just a problem with the Thunderbird 350, it's a problem with the Royal Enfield 350 series. I mean the classics, the Bullet, the Reddit version, whichever. This engine and this gearbox has this problem for quite long, and I have seen many other riders, my friends, complaining in a similar way about this gearbox. Now let me tell you about another problem area which I have felt with my riding experience with the Royal Enfield Thunderbird, and that problem is with these tires. These are MRF tires, stock tires, but I have never felt confident enough to ride normally on a wet road. On dry roads, these tires are perfect, absolutely no problem. They give uh, great confidence. Everything is fine with this tire on dry roads. But once you are on a wet tarmac, then I suddenly lose the confidence. So that's one problem with these tires. So basically, these MRF stock tires are good on dry roads, but they are not good on wet roads. Simply because they don't give enough traction on wet roads. I actually once met with an accident, partially due to these tires as well, because there was this boy on his scooter. He came in from a pocket road and suddenly crossed into the highway, and I had to do a panic braking. And because of the tires, I actually tipped over. Uh, Hopefully, not much scratch, very small scratches only. But on a wet road, these tires simply don't have the required traction as well the weight and the power of the engine. It simply is not good enough for this engine and for the weight of this vehicle. So that's it about the tires. So another problem which I face with my Royal Enfield Thunderbird is that this clamp here, which connects the instrument cluster to the motorcycle front frame, broke off. The clamp looks like this. It broke from this point, these 2 points. It's not much costly, but this should not be happening for a bike of this price range. I was previously riding a Bajaj Kawasaki 1110. 16 years after its purchase, it's still fine, I would say. So the build quality of something of this price range should be better, and I hope Royal Enfield gives better attention to this in the upcoming products.